Are you starting to feel a little frustrated, and are you losing hope because you feel like the things that you are really wanting to manifest are taking forever? In today's video, I'm going to talk with you about the number one thing blocking your manifestations, and that is fear. Fear is sneaky. It shows up as worry and doubt, and that little voice inside of your head that tells you you're not good enough, it's out of reach, that's not possible for you. And it's that energy that keeps you stuck no matter how hard you're trying to manifest the things that you're desiring. But here's the good news. Fear does not have to control you, and there are simple and practical ways for you to overcome it, starting today. Practical tip number one is to acknowledge the fear. Acknowledge that it's there. Most people want to fight it and ignore it and shove it down and push it aside, but the real power is when you face it. There's this analogy that I heard a long time ago, and it was something about fear and anxiety, and how even when you feel it in your body, you're going to acknowledge it, but you're going to dance with it, and you're going to carry it with you during the day and continue on with doing the things that you were going to do. And even if it's those things that are bringing you the fear and are making you anxious, just acknowledge that, hey, if I'm going to get those things, if I'm going to attract those things, if I'm going to put myself out there, of course I'm going to have the fear, and of course I'm going to feel a little anxious, but I'm not going to allow that to stop me, and I'm going to bring it with me, and I'm going to welcome it, and I'm going to move ahead with my day, even if my voice is shaking and even if my knees are trembling. So when you suppress the fear, you make it stronger. But when you acknowledge the fear, you get to take your power back. Practical tip number two is to reframe the fear. Instead of seeing fear as a roadblock, see it as a stepping stone to you going outside of your comfort zone. And that is a good thing, and that's going to help you manifest things a lot faster, because nothing good ever comes out of staying inside of your little bubble. Trust me. So if you're feeling fear about going out there and starting to date again, or starting a new business, or whatever it may be, remind yourself that fear means that I'm growing. I am evolving, I am expanding myself, I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and use it as a tool to recognize that every time I feel it, I am getting one step closer to the thing that I'm trying to manifest. Practical tip number three is to take small, aligned action. This is like my favorite part of manifestations, because you are putting your goals into motion. You're not just sitting there like thinking, oh, I'm going to manifest it, it's going to come to me, I'm going to attract it because I'm in the frequency and I'm not going to do anything. That's not how it works. It's realizing that you are going to need to take some actions, or even stop doing some things that maybe you have been doing that are really bad habits that are keeping you from the things that you're trying to manifest, like you're dating a million guys, or you're spending frivolously, or you are consuming content more than you are creating content. So it's really taking ownership and accountability for your life and taking those small steps every single day that are going to align you to the things you're trying to manifest. Practical tip number four is to use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind to all the things that are possible. When you are in the energy of fear and worry and doubt and uncertainty, you create stories in your mind about why it's not possible, why you haven't maybe achieved it in the past, like why is this time going to be different? I am too old to do this. I am not skilled enough to do this. And so fear will create those stories that keeps you limited and stuck where you are. Whereas affirmations, and although they may seem it might seem like you're lying to yourself at first, saying affirmations to yourself is a very important part to reprogramming your subconscious mind. You know, for instance, successful people talk nothing but success and possibility to themselves. Really happy people talk about all the things that they're grateful for. Confident people talk good things over themselves, and they're not picking themselves apart every day. So choose a few affirmations that align to where you want to go, how you want to start thinking, how you want to start carrying yourself, and the things that you want to start attracting, and repeat those affirmations every single day. I have affirmations on sticky notes hanging up in my bathroom right now. I think it says like, the universe is always conspiring in my favor. Everything is possible. I mean, I could go show you if you want, but I have affirmations everywhere, and it's just this gentle reminder to myself that, hey, I am working on something. I trust where I'm heading. I'm surrendering to the things that I really can't control. And I'm, again, taking accountability and ownership and taking aligned action towards the things that I am wanting to manifest. And it's just a matter of time before it becomes your reality. And lastly, practical tip number 5, and quite possibly my favorite thing to do anytime I am trying to overcome something or attract something, is to go through a visualization practice. Chances are, if you and I are friends and we've ever talked and like you're not feeling good or you're trying to go through something, I have probably messaged you and said, hey, go through a visualization practice and imagine yourself happy and energetic and feeling really good. Or imagine yourself going on that date with that perfect guy, or imagine yourself, whatever it may be. Because when you saturate your subconscious mind with visuals of how you want things to turn out, your subconscious mind will start getting into that energetic alignment with those things, and it will start to attract more of those things into your life because it knows that you want that, you deserve that, and that you are ready for it. With visualization, you're going to use all of your senses. So you're going to visualize yourself. Let's just say you don't feel good and you want to get healthier. You're going to visualize yourself as being healthy. What are you doing during your day to stay healthy? So you see yourself eating really good, taking care of yourself, taking your supplements. You see yourself very energetic and happy again and vibrant, and doing all of the hobbies and all of the things that you've been enjoying that maybe you haven't been able to do because you've been sick. You're gonna feel what that feels like. So you're gonna feel just that gratitude. You're gonna feel that trust for your body. And then anything that you can touch. So if you are laying in bed just taking care of yourself, just imagine the blanket touching you. What sounds are you hearing during this visualization? And then and then taste. So is there anything that you could be tasting? But what you want to do is just use all of your senses as much as you can. And for the sake of this video, which is the thing holding you back from your manifestation, and that being fear, let's go through what a visualization practice would look like when you overcome your fear. So picture this. Close your eyes and imagine the fear that has been holding you back. Maybe it is fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into the unknown. And instead of avoiding it, I want you to imagine going through that fear and just facing it. Imagine yourself in that situation that scares you, and then put yourself through what you would be doing to overcome maybe that conversation or overcome that fear of showing up powerfully. How would you handle the situation? And embody that in that visualization practice. See yourself handling it with grace and confidence and courage and calmness. And then picture yourself coming out on the other side of it, just feeling empowered and so proud of yourself for facing that fear and moving through it. And what this does is it retrains your brain to expect the best outcome, and it imposes some self-trust with yourself that you can go through uncomfortable situations confidently and you're still safe. Going through this can also desensitize you to the fear, so that if and when the fear does actually come up into your life, you are better equipped to be able to handle it because you've subconsciously already put yourself through that situation, so it seems a little less intense. By regularly visualizing yourself not only achieving your goals, but moving through fear, you're creating a pathway that actually makes fear seem a little bit less intimidating. If you found this video helpful at all, please consider subscribing to my channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Stop dreaming and start manifesting. Get your 2 free ebooks through the link in the description.